Good morning. Oh my goodness. So, yesterday was a very eventful day. I went to bed at 9 a.m. and I woke up at 8:30 a.m., which is amazing because I've been waking up. Yesterday I woke up at 3 p.m. just to put that into perspective because I went to bed at like 5:30 a.m. and realistically I probably didn't fall asleep until 6 a.m. So, I'm really proud of myself. And today I woke up, I meditated, I did yoga, I took a trip for a long walk, and I am just finishing up some purchases from Amazon. I got a little distracted, but essentially I'm buying my dog some sweaters. Actually just one sweater, one jacket, and like a poop carrying little scooper that carries also bags because he tends to just poop in multiple different places and it's very difficult to use only one bag, and I don't want to be super wasteful, you know, environmentally. And also it's just like annoying because yeah, sometimes I don't have a second bag to pick up his third poop of the walk. And this scooper, I'm really excited about it. What else? Oh yeah, I'm getting a little mini juicer because in a couple of days I will be traveling to New York to be with Taylor's family, and I'm so excited. And wait, however though, I'm on a juicing kick, as you guys know. I'm on a juicing kick and I don't want to stop juicing while we're there. And this is like 2.4 or 2.7 pounds, which is a very small and light juicer. The comments looked great. I'm really excited. I would love to review it. I know that that's a business idea. You can review Amazon products and make a living doing that using the affiliate program. So if you want a side gig, hop on that. I have a couple of people that I know personally that are doing it, and it sounds amazing, honestly. So yeah, today I am going to be doing work on the computer. I have some business. Today's a business day. Today we're gonna focus on business, and maybe I can like talk a little bit about what I do for a living. You might be wondering like, how can she afford to freaking be sleeping in until 3 p.m. and be, you know, going on walks and meditating, and that being like her main activities of the day. I'll show you in this video what I do for a living, and I'll give you some examples. I do have an e-commerce store, and I have one of the easiest ones to set up, which is on Amazon.com, where I'm actually buying these products for my dog and for myself, the juicer. And then we have a couple of just regular stuff. I have to do some tax stuff. I have to help out a friend get a PayPal account set up. And I was thinking about getting a massage today. And I know that might sound like, ooh, like, you know, stay-at-home girlfriend. I am a stay-at-home girlfriend, first and foremost. Hold on, let me fix my hair. And yeah, I need to start preparing for my trip to New York. I need to like deep clean the house so that when we come back it's clean. And then I want to get my nails done because they look chipped because it's just regular nail polish. I also want to laminate my brows and put like a couple of like false lashes, like the permanent ones, just for fun, you know, because it's gonna be Thanksgiving. Also, I like not wearing makeup on camera, but I also feel like very naked and like low effort, you guys. Like I'm just showing up. But it's also part of just our nature, right? And if I can normalize healthy, no makeup skin, and if I can just get comfortable looking at my face and enjoying what I look like without anything on, that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, yeah, back to the massage. I've only gotten a couple of massages done in my life. Like I've only ever had a couple of massages in my entire lifetime, mainly because I'm really ticklish, and also because I'm sensitive, like muscularly, you know what I mean? So I remember I used to go with my mom once in a while, and it would just freak me out. Like sometimes they just like pull down your underwear, even though it's a girl. Like it's just kind of like it's a lot, you know. It's very personal. And then I would always end up like laughing because I was in pain, you know what I mean? And I would always have to be like, oh, hold on. But honestly, lately I've been feeling like so tight in my muscles. Maybe because I've been going to the gym for the last like 6 months consistently. Taylor and I just have been going to the gym almost every day. And I guess like the acid does build up in your muscles. And I promise you, I haven't even worked out, like picked up weights in probably like 5 days. And I know it sounds like a lot, or it doesn't sound like a lot, but it kind of is, especially when you're used to working out every day, like lifting or you know. But I've just been feeling so freaking tight, like on my hips, even like just like in my joints, you know, like my knees, my hips, like right here, this whole area, and even like in my arms. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I'm gonna try to just make the appointment, and then hopefully I can take you guys on that journey. All right. Ay. Pues qué bueno, mamá. Me da mucho gusto. Me da mucho gusto. ¿Cómo se llama la señora?
Ana se llama.
Ana, sí es cierto.
What are you doing?
Nice.
Avery and I have departed. He's back in Nashville.
Told him, I'm like, maybe we can like rent a cabin like a couple days before Christmas. Okay, so I ate all the edamame, and like I told you, this is the sushi I ate. As you can see, this one was my favorite roll. This one right here. This one was alright. This one was okay too. But I'll probably, if I get hungry tomorrow, have some more. But yeah, it's a lot of food. So there we go. Juice, edamame, and then a little bit of sushi. In my opinion, that's a lot of out. Okay, this is some good lighting. Hello everyone, I'm back. That sushi was good, and I really just want to talk about just the phenomenon that I see on the internet, and I find it to be very interesting because I have a lot of compassion as well for the things that I've been seeing. And I am referring to like half-naked women on the internet being like the norm now. Like, I'll give you an example. So I'm scrolling through Instagram and I find a post from a couple of, like a friend of a friend, essentially. And I'm just curious, you know, it's actually the brother of a friend. And I'm looking through his Insta, and I'm just, you know, being nosy. So yeah, I'm being nosy, and I'm looking through his pictures, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then all of a sudden I see a group picture, and then I'm like, oh, I recognize that guy. And then I click, but his tag is not on there. So I click on the girl that's right in front of him, right across from him, because clearly, like, you know, it looked like they were there together. So I like go to her page to see if I can find this guy that I used to know in like high school. And I click on her page, and it's like her in lingerie, like the first 8 photos, you know, with like her butt cheeks out, full frontal, everything. And I'm just like so confused. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden I see the same guy that I recognize, and I'm like, wait, so are they dating? What's the thing? And I'm trying to find his tag, and she hasn't tagged him, but she's like uploaded his face, you know, with her on Instagram. But I'm so confused because like all the first pictures are like of her naked. You know what I mean? And like this heavy makeup, like it just doesn't look right. And then I'm like, okay, well, she's an OnlyFans girls. It makes sense. I go to her link, it's like a VSCO page, has no freaking, like, nothing. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. I get the girls that are out there hustling, you know, selling pictures, videos, the OnlyFans craze, okay? I understand that. I get it, girl. You know, do I condone it? No, clearly. I do think there's other ways to make money, but if that's what you've chosen to do it, girl. Like, you know, seriously. I'll make another video exclusively on what I think about that later, but it's just confusing when women are posting like extremely revealing, like sexual content, sexual images of themselves publicly for the whole world to see them, and that's their first impression, and to not be making money off of it either. Like, to just be putting it out there as if it's like, yeah, it's like, hey everyone, mating call, come here, and then okay, it's fine if you want to be, you know, revealing whatever, like have that little hoe phase or whatever. Oh, I don't even like those terms, to be honest with you, because it's just like, I love women and I never want to put women down, and this is not about putting women down. I genuinely love women and our species, and I think that we're so freaking magical and special and like goddesses, and this is why it's so confusing. Like, but at the same time, I do get it, because for a little bit there, believe it or not, I had my little moment, you know what I mean? My freaking little moment. So I get it, you know, in some aspect. But here's what I really think of it. I think women who are doing this are severely lacking in their self-worth. And you might think, oh, well, that's obvious, or maybe no, well, she's just... I think it's an extreme lack of self-worth, and not in the way that you may think. I think it's in the way that their own family structure has unfolded, right? Like, her relationship with her mom, her relationship with her dad is severely broken or damaged. Seriously, like, that's what it really signals to me, because a woman who is raised... Come here, Achepe! I don't have food. He's growling. Achepe! Come here. Come on. He wants to come up. Okay, there we go, honey. Come here. You want to be in the video? You want to say hi? So yeah, a woman who has been neglected, who has been abused, a woman who has been made felt like, a woman who has felt like they don't bring any value to their family, right? Like, a woman that has felt like ostracized from her family will go out into the world, and that's the only way that she can genuinely feel like she's contributing anything to society, or that she can get attention from others, protection, specifically protection. I think that's what women who do this types of things are. Like, they're genuinely already so vulnerable in their life that's like they're displaying themselves naked practically as a manifestation of what their reality looks like and is like. You know what I mean? Like, vulnerability means that you, in this context, it means that you have weak family bonds, weak, like you're lacking true stability, you're lacking true protection on the emotional realm, and possibly even on the physical realm too, you know, whether that be financial or even just like feeling unprotected in the world, right? And it's such a paradox, because you would think that a woman who felt unsafe in the world would cover herself up and try to hide and do that, and a lot of women do that as well, but you will see this, and that's just my opinion. Like, for example, when let's go back and reflect on me, bitch, okay? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss. I'm really trying my best to not stoop low, okay? I don't have to. So, in my case, I was definitely the most depressed, and like the most like lost, and the most I had ever strayed from true divinity in my life was when I was doing that. Because when I was completely sheltered and protected and loved, like what was I posting about? I was posting about plants. I was posting about dreams of mine. I was posting about visions I had. I was posting the pictures of the moon, and I was taking pictures. Like, I was taking those myself. You know what I mean? Like, my experience was outward focused, right? Because I felt a sense of safety in the cocoon or in the nest. The moment that I stepped out of that nest, when I left my community in Oregon and was completely on my own, and I had to, like, make tips for living and rely on my looks, you know, and work night shifts and sort of like survive on men's approval and of them like partying and like getting drunk, you know. That's when I felt the most vulnerable, right? Like, I lived in an apartment by myself, and I would go home every single day by myself in the middle of the night. And I felt like, okay, well, if this is all I'm good for, then here it is. You know what I mean? Let's see who can actually step up and try to approach me and offer something to me. And I think that's what this is. Genuinely, I do think this is what it is. Because like, now that I have a partner, no way am I gonna be like, I literally had a nightmare that like someone took a video of me like dancing with my butt in a bikini at like a beach party or something. I was like, woo, like really feeling it, and like I shook my butt. And I had a nightmare that somebody like tagged me in that story and that my boyfriend saw it. Like, that's literally, I woke up terrified, and I'm like, I don't remember doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Because when you're safe, when you're protected by your family, a man, a community, you have no need as a woman to seek that form of validation and that form of outreach, or to be perceived as a sexual object. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that just because you're with a man or in a community or with your family that you will feel safe, right? There's a lot of women in the world that are in relationships or are in communities or are in their homes, but they still don't feel safe, right? So they're seeking that, like, please accept me, like, please love me, please like me, please find me attractive. But I think what it does is actually the opposite. Right, like the moment that a healthy person, a safe person, encounters something of that form, right? You encounter a woman who's like fully exposed, fully vulnerable, like sexualized, and like selling herself to us. We're like, no, oh, gross, like we don't want it, like please, like why are you doing this to yourself? Like, you know what I mean? Like I won't say we, but in my experience now, seeing that, the constant the immediate reaction is like judgment, and I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, I want nothing to do with this. Not from a personal perspective of like, oh, you know, this girl. It's more so just like, why does she feel like why does she have to stoop to that level? You know what I mean? And I remember, and I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys, when I once did like a naked photo shoot, because I thought it was cool at the time, you know what I mean? And I uploaded a picture to my story, and I like blurred out and I was in the forest, and it was like a naked picture of me practically in the forest, like I'm naked, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like, it was, in my opinion, more so like body art. Anyway, I posted it, my family freaking saw it, and so did my friends, and they were all thinking to themselves, like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, like, what has happened to you? Like, you are deranged. And my mom had to call me, and she was like, dude, look, that's not acceptable. No, I don't care how artistic you think that is. Never do that again, okay? Because I didn't raise you to freaking be posting nudes online for free. So ladies, if you find yourself in that situation, really contemplate what in your life is really missing, and like what connections you could be making, and what lifestyle choices have led to these decisions, you know what I mean? Because for me, in my case, it was like survival, right? And I also had become so accustomed to being an object that to me it was normal to be naked all the time. Like, to me it was normal to see naked women. To me it was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? This is just what it is. And there's nothing wrong with nudity in general, but the moment it becomes nudity as an exhibition for others to intake on a sexual realm, then that's when it's questionable, you know what I mean? And also, the closer you become, like the more spiritual of a person that you become, the more you start to look at sex as sacred. It's no longer just like this activity, this pastime, you know, this human sort of like thing you get to do for fun. Like, hey, no, like there's actually a lot of meaning into it. And if you treat it and see it that way, it will be that. And it will be the most amazing, special thing that you have to offer to a mate, you know? So looking at life through that lens is important in our evolution, especially if we want to become happy, healthy, vibrant, evolved, good human beings on Earth, and if we want to take the human race to the next level. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and you might be thinking, well, I still don't agree. I still think that posting nudes is okay, and I still think that selling my body is my career choice, because right now it's the best way that I can make a quick buck and invest in my future self or my future family. But I'll just tell you this, like, choose today to be your truth. Choose today to be your truth. And if your truth is that I am selling my body for attention or for likes or for validation or for money or whatever like that, that is your truth today. Okay? And if you're okay with living that truth, which I know that you're not, then take this video as your wake-up call. Or not, you know what I mean? But I genuinely care about you, and I genuinely know what it's like, and I'm not trying to bash you, and I'm not trying to tell you that oh, you know, everything's wrong with you. That's not true. You are a creature that has the potential to give so much love and to receive so much love and be so fulfilled in every freaking area of your life. That is financially, that is romantically, that is with your family, with your whole concept and dream of life. All of that's possible. But you have to see and live by that truth, not the other truth. If you want that to be your truth, you have to live in that truth. So anyway, thank you for listening if you watched the whole video, and I love you, and I'm sending lots of good energy your way, and please feel free to DM me, message me, comment down below, and I would love to chat even more. Anyway, I am going to read and then head to bed soon. This was actually a pretty intense topic, I know. It's not something that I feel too comfortable just like babbling about, because it's a sensitive thing, you know what I mean? And when I was going through my things, like, I didn't want to hear that, but I needed to, you know? And I'm so happy that the pandemic happened, because that's what literally broke me out of it. You know what I mean? So take care of your health, take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your spirit, take care of your sexual energy. That's your vital life force. Please do not give it away to just anyone. Please don't give it away to watching porn. Please don't give it away to just random urges also, all right? In the name of love, I come and I go. Peace. Amen.